They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Irving. The 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Irving against Jones. Pass to Grimes. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Grimes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
Inside, it's tipped. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. He drops it from range. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
That's
So a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mavericks on top, up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, measuring up the shot.
When I look at San Antonio, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road.
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the 3...
That's it for us.
Second half. Spurs making a change here, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. So on the floor for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then it's Keldon Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Mr. Clutch in at 2. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Washington. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
And it's Irving missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Mr. Clutch. Wembanyama screen. Mr. Clutch passes to Wembanyama, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Washington. Here's Mr. Clutch. And here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Gafford. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Mr. Clutch. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Spurs need to get one up here. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Gafford finds Doncic. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The three from Washington. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Now here's Johnson. He's guarded by Exum. Fader on the way. Here's Wembanyama. Yep, that one's good. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Ball against Doncic. Gafford with a screen on Paul. From deep, here's Doncic. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Spurs. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Washington and Lively down low. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Jason Kidd inking a multi-year contract extension, Doris. He'll remain the Dallas head coach.
Well, B.A., you have to give Jason a ton of credit for the job he's done with this basketball team. And think about it. Your coach is a Hall of Fame level floor general in his own right. And now your best player, Luka Doncic, is an elite point guard. Just a perfect match.
Washington passes to Irving. Buries it from 3. Irving's got 26.
Now, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
To the inside. And there's Collins on the assist from Jones.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Thompson passes to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Jones. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
San Antonio leading by 6. Outside Johnson, out left to the wing. Left side Wembanyama. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Paul, he's checked in for Collins. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
And it's Irving off the drive. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Jones, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass.
Let me have my moment, dude. They get one free
Washington
cook
outside.
to the basket of the game, man.
There's a screen by Marshall. Lively finds Irving. Clock at 6. Puts it up. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Lively on the double. Jacks up a 3. And it's Irving with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 9. Thompson outside. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, I don't think Klay Thompson gets enough credit for his overall game. He is a great scorer, but that's a pretty pass.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. They played.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my... Makes sense.
Look,
Great win tonight, MP. Just caught MP's first game. What a debut. Just like his first album going gold.
My first album. This man rap.
All right. You got your feet
All
wet.
these
Now we know where to
cutscenes,
start.
bro. I'm just
Whatever.
trying to hoop, man. What's going on, bro?
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Great win tonight, MP.
Chris Paul, your spot will be taken soon, bro.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
How about nuts, nigga?
What's up, MP? Get ready to light it up tonight.
I want to talk to Ellie, gang.
See about to tear the roof off.
Like, who's Ellie, bro? What the fuck, bro? I ain't never stepped foot in here in my life, gang. I'm him. Stop playing with me.
Show night tonight.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch it.
He said, I got that look in my eye. I got that look in my eye because I ain't touching the court.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home floor. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at San Antonio. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, Los Angeles down 5 spots from them.
And I think for the Lakers, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. James is out there with Hachimura. And it's Wood in it. Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Zach Collins checked in for Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Johnson. And Trey Jones subbed in for Chris Paul. Christie, he's checked in for the Lakers.
We are here to win.
Vincent
We're
comes
not out
in
here
for
for team
Austin
that
Reeves.
great.
And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys?
We all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. Comes up empty down low. Spurs leading by 8. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Christie. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Here's Vincent, defended by Jones. Vincent, the bounce pass. Here's James. And the rejection pass.
Come on with you, Barnes. Trying to go up on Wendy.
And so it's San Antonio.
We'll tolerate that round here.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And an important part of every team's game, we'll look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far, a testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, James is out there with Reddish. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Christie in at the 2 guard. With 1 second left.
Oh, hell no.
Clutch's shot is off. Lakers trail by 7. Over in the corner, Vincent. LeBron powering inside. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Inside, and stolen by LeBron. Fast break, the Lakers. Vanderbilt the pass to LeBron. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And despite having a generational talent in Wembanyama, Shams, the Spurs never skipping steps. They've got great detail to everything they do.
The Spurs draft and develop. That has been their calling card. San Antonio may not be a big free agent destination and magnet, but who knows? With Victor Wembanyama there, they are going to have the ability to attract players and potentially go after players in trades. They have a ton of capital assets, draft picks that they can trade. And Victor Wembanyama has the ability to be a generational star, like you said, Kevin. And players will eventually want to be.
Quickly, can you even go back to a time when they've added Wembanyama? There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Christie. Johnson against James. Pass to Sohan.
This slow edge. I'm sorry. Why you
length and activity of Wood making a huge impact here.
Just 2 to shoot. Mr. Clutch. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming.
Time to sit and blame.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The deep.
Come on, y'all. We need a dub. Okay, we can work with it.
Clutch, he's checked in for the Spurs. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media. That they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Stolen by Reeves. Outside, James. Over to the left wing. Pass to Hachimura.
Good pass.
Again, the miss by the Lakers. The Spurs have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Vassell, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Wood with the block.
And not in Wood's kitchen. Sent that one back.
San Antonio making a switch here. Paul's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vanderbilt's checked in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report.
And it's all about getting to the right spot, and Hachimura did just that in transition.
Wembanyama, a screen on Reeves. Looking to end the run, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Pass to Hachimura. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside, Russell, 6 on the shot clock, sinks the triple. Russell's got 17.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And Paul drills both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
James looking it over.
Bro.
Strong inside. What a
Might as well play man-to-man.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And Paul launches it from deep. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Lakers up. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taking a look at Los Angeles.
Foul, God.
The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Jared Vanderbilt out there with James. And it's Christie in at the 3 spot. Reeves outside. And here's James outside. For rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jones kicks to Barnes. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Russell.
Bro, D'Lo is not consistent there. That's why I pass the ball.
By 4. James the pass to Russell. James a screen on Wembanyama. Russell with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And it's contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And San Antonio called for the foul.
And when Russell plays within himself, he's special, especially when it comes to scoring.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Ball's checked in for the Spurs. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Woods checked in. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Free throw, good, Paul. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's defended by
Reed.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Reeves with the screen on Paul. Hustle inside, defended by Paul. And he's good on the three-ball.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And we lost.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. And tonight, not just a regular...
Don't care who Jalen Murphy is, bro.
Tough game tonight.
While you on my nuts, you take your way home.
MP? Nice to meet you.
Hello, and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, no question they'll be amped for that one. Eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the 1. You look at San Antonio, they lost their first game in the NBA Cup. Is tonight a must-win for them?
Well, you drop that first game, you absolutely must win this second one to have a shot. They're counting on the home crowd to give them a boost. Let's see if they get it done.
And now, checking out how Oklahoma City is doing. It was a strong start to the group stage for them, winning their first NBA Cup game.
Yeah, they played well in...
Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Williams. Jang comes in for Dort. Joe's checked in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree he's going to take his team all the way to the NBA Cup Finals and secure the title.
Each and every Cup game this season is going to be even more exciting, I think, than last year. Just look at the TV ratings on Cup games, and that tells the story. Fans love the added intrigue, and heck, throw in MP's stellar talent and his self-proclaimed quest for the Cup, and everyone is tuning in.
Here's Jang. He's guarded by Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. They get it again. Dallas outside. Knocks down the triple.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Collins a screen. Here's Jones. Good D by Wallace.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
From assistant coach Tucker, bro. I guess.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far.
Does that mean y'all gonna let me play the whole
hey guys,
quarter?
let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Zach Collins out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Hey, BA. Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And already one of the more consistent.
But these slow ass
shooters.
passes, bro. I need VC. I can't do this.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from three. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his number one attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard
throwing
position.
the ball like a... I can't even say the word on my YouTube, bro.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Watch by Wallace. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Wallace outside. Outside Joe. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Chance to win. Only thing you can do is shoot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Watch by Wallace. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Jones, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Wembanyama screen to the paint. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
For San Antonio, Sohan's checked in for Collins, and it's Chris Paul in for Jones. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Foul, dang, bro. I know dude like 7'8", but come on, bro.
And Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Wembanyama against Williams. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Can I get
Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Cuts off the pass.
Hi.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. And now a chance to see who's leading the NBA in steals. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
And no surprise he's at the top of this list. His aggressiveness and opportunistic attitude on defense helps this team so much.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Paul.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession.
Yeah, he's a fearless player.
Flagrant, bro.
Sohan not
Like,
afraid
how
to
is that
give
not
up
a
his body
flagrant?
to give his team a better chance.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Shoot with one hand, bro.
He's
Get him
off
off my
first.
team.
And
Man,
last
shoot free
season,
throws with one
many
hand.
believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Joe with the ball. He's against Sohan. Just 4 to shoot. Wallace's shot is good. 9 seconds left in the second period. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Hey!
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim,
I didn't know you was dunking already, man. You 60 overall. That boy dunking out here.
Takes his 2 points, moves on. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review...
Looking at San Antonio, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you.
Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the power forward spot.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Mr. Clutch passes to Wembanyama over Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh,
how about
he just wanted to give me my assist.
for the putback jam.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Holmgren. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Right side, Wembanyama. The floater.
Wemby, you throwing no
Rebounded by
bullshit
Oklahoma
now.
City. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. SGA working through contact inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Williams on the wing. The 3 on target from range. And the Thunder lead by 7.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Into the lane. Okay, hello. SGA with the hammer.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this.
Even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Barnes. Collins with a screen on Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Good job attacking the rim right there from the big man, Collins.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Caruso outside. Pass to Holmgren. Williams, a screen on Vassell. Outside, Williams. And here's Holmgren. Here's Wallace. No good from outside. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Outside Barnes. There's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up, shooting from there.
It's Holmgren, high post. Back to Wallace. Just 3 to shoot. Launches it. The shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth.
I still got one more game for Chris Paul. Got to get it up.
Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes.
Hey, I'm playing 5-minute quarters. So trying to go ahead and get these endorsements.
Vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more.
I'm only on my third, so I'm gonna see.
Ready for the fourth. They've got Trey Jones. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Barnes, and it's Mr. Clutch in at shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Gilgeous-Alexander
Looking at
finds
what?
Williams.
Yeah, niggas is not touching on my career.
Working on Barnes. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Inside, Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Caruso. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
You get them hoes when you get a certain rep. I ain't looked at it yet. You gonna get the first 5 for sure though.
6 to shoot. Spins. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. That shot no good. Here's Champagny. He's guarded by Caruso. To the middle. Take it away.
What the fuck?
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stat. The big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this.
Come on, Zay Flowers or Mark Andrews. Come on.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
No excuses tonight, because I know you didn't go out last night.
shit is slow as hell.
Guys going through some drills. Hi everyone. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at San Antonio. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still... intensity, doesn't it?
And Kevin, it certainly does, especially because one of these teams has much more to lose. At this point, only one of them might be playing to advance in this tourney.
Mr. Clutch is checked in for Vassell. And for MP specifically, these cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this Game 3 of the group stage as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
George against Paul. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Sexton. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. With the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Markkanen looking it over. Jacks up a 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, from range, Markkanen has such an effortless stroke.
Paul passes to Mr. Clutch. Wembanyama, a screen on Sexton. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Yeah, look, when your best players can't stay on the floor, that's a problem. It puts your team in a really difficult position to win.
That one good for 2.
And this is what you... Want to see Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Utah's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Wembanyama.
Dump the ball, you slow ass.
Wembanyama's got 9 points.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Stolen away. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the three. Here's George. And a great job by the D contesting that shot, forcing the miss. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Scoring rebound. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg.
No way you didn't give Wemby the ball.
They've got
You shot
Harrison
it.
Barnes.
Oh my goodness.
Jones is out there with Mr. Clutch. Then it's Collins. And it's Wembanyama in at the 4 slot. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Johns, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. Well, John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. Doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's Mills. Pass to Mikhailuk. Back to Mills. Fires from deep. And the Jazz another 3.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Jones kicks to Barnes. There's Mr. Clutch. There's a screen by Collins. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Collins. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's San Antonio. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that ball.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to... He's checked in for the Jazz. Mr. Clutch is checked in for San Antonio.
All right, everyone, give it up for your Utah Jazz Capitals once again.
Spurs leading by 3. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Sexton. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Well, Sexton is a guy that defenses label as a scorer, and it's on display in this one.
Wembanyama, a screen on Sexton. Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside, Sexton. Driving to the basket. 2 points, that one goes. Sexton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Wembanyama. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier.
I don't know.
But I think what players have learned,
the same
it's not
thing
even just the basketball
me,
part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
He takes it in. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside, George. Pass to Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. Pocket 6. The 3 ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Sexton's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Wembanyama, a screen on Sexton. Shot from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Vassell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Sexton's shot is good.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Mr. Clutch. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Barnes. Then it's Jones. And it's Collins in at the pivot, manning the middle. And here's the fast break. Mr. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Spurs. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stakes for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also they made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
He's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Collins. It's good.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Keontae George, he's checked in for Patty Mills. Spurs also with the sub. Chris Paul's checked in for Jones. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
I told you I don't ask people for details. You tell me something, okay, I'm gonna know as much as you tell me.
Well, that's solid defense from Markkanen. He doesn't get a lot of attention for his defense, but he's working hard at it.
To the inside. That is a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Collins, a screen on George. Hands it from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Johnson is checked in for Harrison Barnes. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Yeah, he was showing some muscle there. Markkanen is so tough to contain at times.
The offensive rebound. Here's Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's perfect from the line this time.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of
them. Johnson against Markkanen. George with no one around. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And here's George for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. To the paint, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and he sinks that one into the back of the rim on the way in.
And nowadays, big men have to show the ability to shoot. Markkanen proving he has a quality jump shot.
To the middle. It's deflected. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from George.
Well, check out George showing up in the big moment, showing how ready he is to be that guy.
And it's Paul missing.
They had some botched coverage that turned into
George double teamed. 3-pointer. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Wembanyama. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 24.
Three-pointer, Markkanen, trifecta.
What a shot by Markkanen. You can see why his teammates turned to him down the stretch.
Outside Collins. Collins, a screen on George, driving inside.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Jazz.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Sexton dishes to Markkanen. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside for Sexton. And they double up Markkanen. George finds Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Back to George. Drives to the hoop. Got it!
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
And that about wraps it up. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my...
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
We all have our bad days.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that.
What's up?
Nikki don't talk to me. I don't know nothing about what she got going on. And Nikki don't talk to me. I don't know nothing what she got going on.
Show them how you shot.
Ain't ready yet, Pete.
Yes.
Young Wayne, right?
MP, what's up, man?
There he is, the king of New York.
Nah, it's not like that.
I don't know nothing about high school football. No, I don't know anything about high school football. He just started. He just gave it to her. I guess. I guess.
MP!
Yeah, I do.
Oh, it's nice to see you again. Ooh, if you're looking...
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Mm-hmm.
Silly.
He thanked us so much. We eat a lot.
You got all the suit cut.
For what reason? For what reason? That too, I guess. Talking to Christian. My mama said hello. He said, what's up? Oh, he said, hey. I would assume alright. But I would assume okay. I would assume okay. You know what? Yeah, you have a picnic. Tomorrow? Four? Four? Meaning... Why? Both.
There he is. How you feeling?
Go to sleep.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SUNS along with your issue and its seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team
It would be local games.
starting at power forward, standing 6'11", number 35, Kevin Durant.
Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Well, Grant, this game is also the fourth game in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for both these teams. Hasn't been the easiest group for either of these squads.
Yeah, only one win between the teams out of 6 games played. I mean, that's rough, but there is still a glimmer of hope for one of them, and that's enough to give them that little extra push in this regular season meeting.
It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP, and tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 of the 3. Zach Collins out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mr. Clutch in it to 1. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Now here's Johnson, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Here's Mr. Clutch. Got a hand on it. to Durant. Shoots over Collins. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
I just love the ball movement.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Mr. Clutch. Booker defending. To stop the run. And it's Collins with the 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The whole time.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Plumlee. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Allen against Johnson. Plumlee, a screen on Johnson. Allen, the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Sends it home from three-point land. Booker's got 9 points.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Pass to Collins. Here's Mr. Clutch. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Mr. Clutch passes to Vassell. Down low. Here's Mr. Clutch.
He missed.
Kicks it out to Collins. Three-pointer, no good. Phoenix leading by 6. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Collins a screen. Takes the 3. Drains the triple.
So you been shooting like this, but you clogging the paint up?
Collins has got his second basket on the night.
Vassell has always had great instincts, but those have only improved the last few years. You can see it in his passing.
Durant with the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad.
Substitution on the court.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Zach Collins out there with Wembanyama. And it's Mr. Clutch in it to 1 spot.
And we've spoken about Booker's two-way abilities. There we saw it all in one sequence.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision-maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Here comes Durant, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And the Suns making a change here. Jones is checked in. Now off the inbound. Vassell with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Durant, the pass to Bull. Now here's Booker from deep. Oh yeah, Booker dialing long distance.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting.
I am not a starting point guard. I ain't shit.
To the inside, here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
For 3, Allen. The rebound by the Spurs. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. They trail by 3. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Johnson passes to Mr. Clutch. Wembanyama, screen on Jones. To the paint. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Durant against Collins. There's a screen by Bolt. Pulls up. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Durant's got 6 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Suns trailing. For three. Booker for three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
So it's both teams making substitutions here, and the second free throw is good. There's 6 seconds left in the second. Here's Durant. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Durant's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. For the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most unique players in NBA history.
If you could build an NBA player from scratch, he just may be the prototype. Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the...
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Allen and KD are the forwards. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. And it's Plumlee in at the center position.
Wow,
So that's
what
the
the
lineup
fuck?
on the floor for the Suns.
And that went in the wrong door, didn't it?
Damn near.
Good. Somebody's just standing there.
I changed it, y'all. I said that hole was open.
Bro, I'm over here raging at this bullshit.
Hello. Hey. I'm good. Kicking with my roommate, my friend.
I'm just so late. Oh, but.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a starch trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Pass to Plumlee. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Mr. Clutch passes to Wembanyama, and he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Durant surveying the D. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Zach Collins. And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces them up.
Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 9.
What a
nice
fucking
shot
foul.
by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Durant. Over Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Collins. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Mr. Clutch, pounded by Beal. Mr. Clutch passes to Wembanyama. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Here's Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt. Drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Paul. Oh, Wemby finishing off the lob from way up there.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Beal from outside. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. 14 points for him.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The Suns lead by 7. Pass to Booker. Outside Durant. Over Wembanyama. Durant, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Vassell outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Mr. Clutch passes to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I'm watching now.
Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Booker. 3-pointer, Beal. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Spurs trail by 10. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 5.
No, he's not even looking at the ball, and I can't get the
4
ball.
seconds left.
Oh my
And
God.
then Beal with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even
This
more.
shit is annoying.
Mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And so it's Phoenix.
I refuse. I do it
And
every
while we
year.
have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2 guards,
He's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Bradley Beal. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Wembanyama, Chris Paul out there with Barnes. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2-guard position.
that's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Wembanyama, screen on Booker, inside. Out
Go.
of bounds. It'll be
You
Phoenix's
slow
ball.
ass
Plumlee's
nigga,
checked
boy.
in for Phoenix. And San Antonio also making a switch. Branham's checked in. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Jones with the ball. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mr. Clutch. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
For his size, Wembanyama can be so graceful, moving well off the screen just with ease.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Wembanyama, screen on Booker. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Outside Jones. Allen on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Bol. The three-pointer off the mark.
Ball
Spurs trail by
like
13.
three.
Here's Mr. Clutch to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Short trip to the rim for Wembanyama. That's a nice finish.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A different look for Phoenix. Durant, he's checked in for Bol. And it's Bradley Beal in for Jones. To the middle. Here's Allen. Out to Beal. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the drive. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Phoenix leading by 11. Up top, Allen. He's guarded by Vassell. What a throwdown from KD.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes, pretty easy for him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Booker defending. Mr. Clutch passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Durant way outside. Collins with the rebound. Spurs trail by 11. Wembanyama, screen on Allen. Mr. Clutch passes to Wembanyama. And the deficit down inside single digits. Wembanyama's got 35. The Suns have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Outside Durant. Allen outside. Pass to Durant. He shoots it. Stolen by Vassell. Wembanyama against Plumlee. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on Allen. And it's stolen by Plumlee.
Zay Flowers or Mark Andrews, please.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Pass to Durant. So Phoenix wins it, and that evens up their record in.
I think you're ahead of me.
Bro, this man is trash. Lamar is a running back. They should just try to move him to running back. No one would judge him. Or wide receiver or some shit. Cause he's ass.
Zay, come on, Zay Flowers or Mark. Zay Flowers or Mark.
You need that?
Hell yeah. I need this to damn run the play, man. It better not be no bitch and kick a field goal. Nigga already missed one.
For real?
Yeah.